Morning prayer before starting the day. Lord, draw me near to your grace. O gracious and eternal God, creator of the first light and sustainer of every breath, as the dawn breaks and silence gives way to the first whispers of a new day, I come before you with a heart open and vulnerable, seeking your divine presence and transformative grace. In this quiet moment, before the world awakens and demands my attention, I pause to recognize your profound and unfathomable love that precedes my every thought and action. Heavenly Father, draw me near to your grace this morning, not as a distant, abstract concept, but as a living, breathing reality that permeates every fiber of my being. Your grace is not a mere theological principle, but a dynamic, life-changing power that can reshape my entire existence, moment by moment, breath by breath. I acknowledge my own limitations, my human frailties, and the countless ways I fall short of your divine ideal. Yet, in your infinite mercy, you do not condemn but continually invite me into a deeper, more intimate relationship. Your grace is not earned, but freely given, a gift so immense that no human comprehension can fully grasp its depth and breadth. This morning, I surrender my anxieties, my fears, my carefully constructed plans, and my hidden insecurities at your feet. Each worry that has been brewing in the recesses of my heart, the professional challenges that seem insurmountable, the personal struggles that have felt overwhelming, the relational complexities that have left me feeling lost. I lay them down before your infinite wisdom and compassionate understanding. Draw me into your grace that heals, not just a superficial healing that masks symptoms, but a profound, transformative restoration that reaches into the deepest wounds of my soul. Where I am broken, breathe your wholeness. Where I am fragmented, weave your completeness. Where shame has spoken lies, let your grace sing truth over me with a melody more powerful than any condemnation. Illuminate the pathways of this day with your divine guidance. In a world that constantly demands performance, achievement, and perfection, help me to rest in the understanding that my worth is not determined by my productivity, but by your unconditional love. Let me move through this day not from a place of striving, but from a place of abiding, deeply rooted in your grace, securely anchored in your promises. Grant me the spiritual vision to see beyond the immediate, the tangible, the temporal. Help me recognize the sacred in the seemingly mundane, in the morning's first cup of coffee, in the smile of a stranger, in the unexpected moment of connection. Let your grace color my perception, transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary encounters with your divine presence. I pray for courage, not the courage that stems from self-sufficiency, but the profound courage that emerges when one is fully embraced by divine grace. Give me the bravery to be vulnerable, to admit my weaknesses, to ask for help, to love without reservation, and to extend the same grace I am receiving to others who are struggling. For those around me, my family, my friends, my colleagues, and even those who challenge me, infuse our interactions with your grace. Help me to be a conduit of your love, not through my own strength, but through your supernatural empowerment. Where there is misunderstanding, let me sow seeds of compassion. Where there is conflict, let me be an instrument of reconciliation. In my professional endeavors, let your grace be my foundation. Guide my decisions, inspire my creativity, temper my ambitions with humility, and help me to see my work as a holy calling, not just a means of personal advancement, but an opportunity to reflect your character and serve others. For the physical body you have entrusted to me, I ask for health, strength, and vitality. But more importantly, I ask that my body would be a temple of your grace, responsive to your spirit, disciplined yet gentle with itself, nourished not just by food, but by your living word. I recognize that this day is not guaranteed. Each moment is a gift, each breath a grace-filled opportunity. Help me to be fully present, to live with intentionality and spiritual awareness. Protect me from the numbing distractions that would pull me away from what truly matters, my relationship with you and my calling to love others. To those hidden parts of my heart that I struggle to surrender, my secret doubts, my unspoken fears, my deeply embedded patterns of self-protection, I invite your grace to enter. Shine your light into those shadowy corners. Bring healing where generational wounds have taken root. Restore what the enemy has tried to destroy. For the global community, a world often fractured by division, misunderstanding, and systemic injustices, I pray your transformative grace would move, not as a passive blessing, but as an active, revolutionary force that breaks down walls, challenges oppressive systems, and brings hope to the marginalized. In moments of inevitable weakness, when my resolve falters and my faith feels fragile, remind me that your grace is not dependent on my performance, but on your unchanging nature. When I stumble, be my immediate restoration. When I doubt, be my unwavering certainty. As this day unfolds, let every breath be a prayer, every action a worship, every interaction an opportunity to manifest your grace. Help me to live not from a place of religious obligation, but from a place of genuine, profound love, love that has been lavishly poured out and continues to be poured out for me. I do not walk into this day in my own strength, but clothed in your righteousness, empowered by your Spirit, sustained by your grace. My hope is not in my capabilities, but in your unfailing love. Lord, draw me near to your grace, not as a passive recipient, but as an active participant in the divine dance of redemption and renewal. Illuminate the shadowed corners of my heart where doubt lingers, where past wounds have cast long shadows, where hope sometimes trembles like a fragile candlelight. Your grace is the gentle wind that can transform these inner landscapes, making fertile ground where once only barrenness seemed to dwell. In this morning's quiet, I acknowledge my inherent weakness, my tendency to rely on my own limited strength, my human propensity for judgment, my quick descent into self-centeredness. Yet, Your grace stands as a magnificent bridge, spanning the chasm between my imperfection and your divine perfection. It is not a condemnation, but an invitation, a perpetual loving call to become more than I am, to transcend my current limitations. I pray for the grace to see beyond the immediate, beyond the transactional nature of daily existence. Grant me spiritual vision that perceives the sacred in the mundane, that recognizes your fingerprints in every interaction, in every challenge, in every unexpected turn of this day's journey. Let your grace be my lens, transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary encounters with divine love. Infuse my spirit with courage, not the bravado of human ego, but the quiet, resilient strength that emerges when one is intimately connected with your eternal purpose. Help me to move through this day not as a series of random events, but as a deliberate pilgrimage of faith, where each step is guided by your unseen but ever-present hand. For the relationships I will encounter today, whether they be filled with harmony or fraught with tension, bestow upon me your grace of compassion. Let me be an instrument of your love, a vessel through which your healing, understanding, and reconciliation can flow. Where there is misunderstanding, help me to listen. Where there is anger, help me to respond with gentleness. Where there is division, help me to be a bridge of empathy and connection. I surrender my professional endeavors, my personal dreams, my deepest aspirations into your gracious care. Not my will, but yours be done. Help me to recognize that success is not measured by human metrics of achievement, but by the alignment of my actions with your divine blueprint. Grant me the wisdom to discern between what is merely good and what is genuinely purposeful in your grand design. For the challenges that await me, those I can anticipate and those hidden beyond the horizon of this morning, I invoke your sustaining grace. When obstacles seem insurmountable, when fatigue threatens to diminish my resolve, when the path becomes unclear, be my strength, my clarity, my unwavering support. Your grace is not a shield that prevents all difficulty, but a profound inner resource that transforms difficulties into opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. Speak to the silent places within me, those internal landscapes where unspoken fears and unacknowledged hopes reside. Your grace is a gentle yet powerful language that transcends words, that penetrates the most guarded chambers of my heart. Heal what is wounded, restore what has been fragmented, and realign my inner world with your perfect peace. I pray for the grace of authentic presence, to be fully alive in each moment, neither dwelling in the regrets of yesterday nor anxiously projecting into the uncertainties of tomorrow. Teach me to inhabit the present with full awareness, recognizing it as your most precious gift, the only space where true transformation and connection can genuinely occur. Bless my mind with discernment, my heart with compassion, my will with purposeful determination. Let every thought be a prayer, every action a worship, every breath a testament to your ongoing work of redemption in my life. Help me to be not just a passive recipient of your grace, but an active co-creator of beauty, hope, and healing in this world. For those who are suffering, the marginalized, the oppressed, those wrestling with pain beyond my immediate comprehension, expand my capacity for empathy. Let your grace flow through me as a conduit of comfort, as a force of solidarity, as a declaration that no human experience is beyond the reach of divine love and restoration. I acknowledge that this prayer is itself an act of grace, that the very ability to reach out, to communicate with you, is a profound gift. In my most honest moments, I recognize that even my capacity to pray emerges from your prior, initiating love. You seek relationship with me long before I turn my heart towards you. Lord, I recognize that my own strength is insufficient. Left to my own devices, I am prone to weakness, to self-centeredness, to momentary lapses of judgment. But your grace is my sufficiency. It is not dependent on my performance or perfection, but on your infinite, unchanging character. Your grace is a wellspring that never runs dry, a reservoir of strength that replenishes my soul moment by moment. I pray for specific grace for each dimension of my life today. Grace for my professional endeavors, that I might work with integrity, creativity, and a sense of divine purpose. Grace for my relationships, that I might love deeply, forgive readily, and communicate with empathy and understanding. Grace for my personal growth, that I might have the courage to confront my limitations and the humility to learn and evolve. For the moments of uncertainty that will inevitably arise, I ask for a heightened spiritual perception. When confusion threatens to overwhelm me, let your grace be my compass. When challenges seem insurmountable, let your grace be my strength. When my human understanding falls short, let your divine wisdom illuminate my path. I also pray for the grace to be grateful, to recognize and celebrate the countless blessings that often go unnoticed. Help me to cultivate a heart of thanksgiving, understanding that gratitude is itself a profound expression of grace. Enable me to find joy in the simple, to marvel at the intricate details of creation, to appreciate the subtle miracles that unfold around me each day. Protect me, O Lord, from the subtle traps of pride, comparison, and self-sufficiency. Remind me continually that any success, any achievement, any moment of breakthrough is not by my own power, but by the magnificent, unmerited favor of your grace. Let humility be my constant companion, keeping me anchored in the understanding that I am beloved, not because of what I do, but because of who you are. For those areas of my life marked by brokenness, pain, or unresolved wounds, I invite your healing grace. Like a skilled physician, come and mend what is fractured. Bring restoration where there has been destruction, hope where despair has taken root, and peace where turmoil has reigned. Your grace is not just a bandage, but a complete transformation. I also lift up to you the broader context of my existence, my community, my nation, our interconnected global family. In a world often fragmented by conflict, misunderstanding, and systemic challenges. I pray for a cascading outpouring of your grace. May it flow like a healing balm, bridging divides, challenging unjust systems, and inspiring collective compassion and understanding. Grant me the courage to be a conduit of your grace today. When opportunities for kindness emerge, help me to respond without hesitation. When someone needs encouragement, let me be your voice of affirmation. When justice requires standing firm, give me the strength to be a beacon of hope and transformation. As this day unfolds, I surrender my agenda and invite your divine orchestration. I may have plans, but I acknowledge that your purpose supersedes my limited perspective. Align my will with your greater design. Use me as an instrument of your love, a vessel through which your extraordinary grace can flow unrestricted. In moments of potential stress or overwhelm, help me to pause and reconnect with your presence. Teach me to breathe deeply of your spirit, to center myself in the profound peace that your grace provides. Let my internal landscape remain serene and confident, regardless of external circumstances. I am profoundly aware that this prayer is itself an act of grace, that I can approach you boldly, without fear, knowing that you receive me not based on my perfection, but on the completed work of redemption. Thank you for the incomprehensible privilege of this intimate communion. As I conclude this morning prayer, I do so not with a sense of religious obligation, but with a heart bursting with anticipation. I am expectant, knowing that your grace is not static, but dynamic and alive. You are not a distant, disconnected deity, but an ever-present, deeply engaged creator who delights in walking intimately with your children. Draw me near to your grace today, O Lord. Transform me, use me, love through me. I am yours, completely and unreservedly. In profound gratitude and hope. Amen. As we reflect on this profound journey of seeking God's guidance and grace, let us conclude with the timeless words of Psalm 143 verse 8, which beautifully captures the essence of our morning prayer. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life. These words remind us that each morning is an opportunity to renew our connection with the divine, to trust completely in His loving guidance. We invite you, dear viewers, to subscribe to our channel for more inspirational prayers and spiritual guidance. Share this video with your loved ones, spreading hope and encouragement. Reflect on God's grace in your own morning moments. May this prayer be a beacon of hope, strength, and divine connection in your daily walk with faith.